Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do another Costco unboxing. I am going to unbox one Cantonese dim sum and two snacks from Costco. So let's get started. The first one is this one. This is the prawn rice rolls. If you watch my videos, you should have seen that I made the hor fun from scratch and then I did the stir fry hor fun from my previous videos. Actually, the method of making that hor fun is very similar to make these rice rolls. I am thinking to film a video to demonstrate how to make the rice rolls in future. So just stay tuned to my videos. Okay, now today I'm not going to hand make any rice rolls. So I'm going to unbox this Costco's steamed prawn rice rolls. This one is made in, actually it's made in Vietnam. I'm pretty surprised, but Vietnamese make very good rice rolls, as maybe most of you should know. So actually have very high confidence about these rice rolls as well. Just the texture of Vietnamese rice rolls is a little bit different from the Cantonese rice rolls from my point of view. On the box it says that this rice roll is inspired by the traditional Cantonese dish. Therefore, I think it is pretty safe to say this one should be the Cantonese style rather than the Vietnamese style. So let's see if this one is leaning on the Vietnamese side or from the Cantonese side. So we will know soon. The ingredients is here. As you can see, I'm not going to make too much comment for the unboxing about the ingredients here. Okay, let me unbox it now. So it is 2 packs, and I can see the prawns are making in between of the rice rolls. And then also have 2 packs of the sauce, and this one should be, what's that? Oh, this one should be the onion. So this and 2 packs of the sauce and 2 packs of the onion. So this one should be the dry onion, as you can see on the photo. Today I'm going to steam 1 pack. I don't think I can finish 2 packs at once. So the cooking method is to boil the water in the steamer first and then put the rice roll to the steamer and steam for 8 to 10 minutes, and then put the sauce in, steam for another 30 to 60 seconds. So that's very easy. So let me go and steam it now. This is a pack of 6, and I finally decided to steam 4 rolls because 6 seems too much for me and I do not want to waste the food. First steam after 8 minutes. As per instruction, the dipping sauce should not be opened. Just put it in and steam for another 60 seconds. But I do not like to steam the sauce in the plastic bag, so I opened it and poured it on the Cheung fun first. 60 seconds later, the Cheung fun looks really good. The rice roll shape is a little bit transparent. You can see the prawns on top and a little bit greenish stuff underneath. Finally, open the dry shallot and green onion bag and spread on top of the Cheung fun. It is done. Okay, it is so difficult to take it out from this steamer because the plate is too big. So I decided just to grab the whole steamer on the table, so to do a taste testing. I put the green onion and the dry, I think that's the dry garlic. I put the green onion and the dry garlic at last after finish all the steaming. But I realized that green onion is actually dehydrated. So dehydrated garlic is okay, but dehydrated green onion is a little bit funny. So that's why I decided to put it back to steam again for another 30 seconds. I hope the green onion can be hydrated again, but it's not. It is still pretty dry, so that's pretty funny. When I just opened the steamer, before I put in the green onion and the garlic flakes in, actually it looks pretty how to say, very similar, or it's exactly the same like the Cantonese style prawn rolls. So, but I'm not sure the taste. So let me do the taste testing now. It is very soft. I can feel it is very soft. Okay. Let me taste the soy sauce. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Oh, the rice roll is very sticky. I can feel that because this plate I didn't put the oil on it. But that plate I've sprayed the oil on it. Let me taste the rice roll first. Soft and chewy. What's that? Prawn is fresh. I can taste something else there. Oh, I can taste the water chestnut. It's not only prawn, they also put the water chestnut inside. More sauce. Pretty good. I won't say it is exactly same as the traditional Cantonese prawn rice rolls. It is more like the modified version because we don't put the water chestnuts inside often, and then also we won't put the green onion and the garlic flakes on top. But apart from that, it is like very similar to Cantonese style prawn rice rolls. And I would say it is quite tasty actually. The prawn, I can feel it is fresh. I can still taste the crunchy, fresh prawn meat texture. The rice rolls itself is quite chewy and soft. But if really have to pick something out, like pick a mistake out, it's not mistake, but pick something out, I would say the rice rolls is leaning more on the Vietnamese side than the Cantonese side. Because I feel like Cantonese is not that sticky, even though it is soft, but it is not as sticky as the Vietnamese rice rolls. But this one is really sticky and more like if they don't put prawn inside, they put the Vietnamese filling inside. It's exactly same as that kind of texture. Other than that, it is very, very good. I mean, if you're not a fussy person, like have to go for super authentic, traditional, exactly the same, version of the Cantonese prawn rice rolls, this one is a good choice if you are craving for prawn rice rolls. And the second unboxed item is this one. This is a snack made in America, and it is called 7 Layers of Crunch, Californian style snack mix. So 7 layers, I reckon there are 7 types. Yeah, it should be 7 types of the crunch inside. I actually was thinking 7 layers. Is 7 layers like one snack piece with 7 layers of flavors, or or it is a separate flavor? So I think it can't be really like put 7 layers in one crunch. So I have a feeling it is just 7 types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is 7 individual crunch inside the box. It is a very big box and not expensive, so I'll put the price here. So let me open it. I'm going to take some out on a plate. It will be easier for us to trace the 7 different crunch inside. Okay, hopefully I've poured all the 7 flavors out on the plate. So let me check what are these. So I'm going to follow the list here. Okay, the first one is corn cone chips. Corn cone chips. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly. So it looks like that. Which one looks like that? It looks like this one. The second one is the jalapeno chips. So it's green color. Which one looks like that? This one. I'm not sure because there are two green colors. Ah, that's so difficult, this one. looks like this one. Okay, let's make this one as the jalapeno chips, this one. The third layer is this nacho cheese bites. Nacho cheese bites. This one is pretty easy. I'm pretty sure it's this one. And the fourth one is pico de, I can't pronounce it, the red color. Should be this one. And the fifth layer is this white color, this one. So it looks like this one. Sixth one, guacamole. It looks like this. And the last one is just almond. Okay, let me do the taste test now. Do the first one. It's just like corn chips. A little bit spicy. Other than that, can't taste anything else. It's just like corn chips, but with a little bit spicy. And what's the second one? It's jalapeno chips. So it should be spicy. So this one, luckily it's a tiny bit. That one is spicy. Not like super spicy. I was a little bit exaggerated. Not like super spicy, but you can taste the jalapenos hot there. Yeah, even you can taste the jalapeno flavor in the chips. Okay, let me try the third one. It is a little bit hard to bite. If the corn chips is very crunchy, this one is hard to bite. And also, actually, I can't really taste the cheese flavor, but I can taste actually the sesame. It's the black color sesame. Does that one got sesame inside? Too many ingredients. Let me check later. Okay, let me try the fourth one. Oh, another one. Oh, you got to have a very strong teeth, I think. This one is so hard, almost hurt my teeth. Can't taste any flavors, just a little bit spicy. There, it's pretty medium hot. Other than that, can't really taste anything. Okay, the fifth one. This one I can taste the cheese. I can taste the cheese though. Pretty strong cheese and a little bit spicy. That's it. Can't remember what kind of cheese is that. But it is the very strong cheese flavor and a little bit spicy. Okay, let me try the sixth one. Guacamole. So I should know what it tastes like that. Salty, still hot. The flavor is good. It's more like you eat a little bit like MSG, that kind of make you to produce saliva in the mouth. So it is flavorful. Don't know what kind of flavor it is. And the last one. This is just a normal roasted, unsalted almond. That's it. Nothing really special. Okay, so among all these 7 flavors, I think I like the first one most because it is not too hot. Others are all quite hot. Maybe I don't have that strong teeth. So this one is very easy to bite. Like say if you are having snacks watching the TV, I do want something like soft snacks rather than the super hot snacks. Others are quite hot. And not too spicy. It's pretty mild. I think I like the first one most. This one, And this one is okay as well, but this one is very salty and very strong cheese flavor. If you like cheesy snacks, this one may be your favorite, but I like this one most. Okay, and the last one, the seaweed chips, I think. Tashima chips. Like that. Okay, and it looks like that. So this is actually the kelp chips. Very good ingredients, clean ingredients, no additives actually. Yep. A little bit sweet, can taste the kelp, and then not salty. I like this one very much actually. I think the chips is made of glutinous rice, and then they put the kelp flakes on both sides. Very tasty, not too hard, good ingredients, and not expensive. I put it here. Still expensive actually, but Korean stuff is pretty expensive in New Zealand. This one is like really good, really good. I like it. Okay, that's all for this taste testing. So I think I will repurchase this one and this one. I'm not too sure about this one because my teeth are not strong enough. Lots of them are really hard, too hard for my teeth. It hurts my teeth actually for some of them. So, and I just like the corn chips most. So I'm not sure about this one, but I really like this one, and this one is okay. It's worth putting it in the fridge if I crave for rice rolls. Okay, that's all for this taste testing. I hope you will like it. If you like it, please thumbs up and subscribe my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye!